Hello, this is RICKY, the Android guy. Hey guys, welcome to another camera comparison, and this is between the Google Pixel XL and the Galaxy Note 7. Why am I doing this video? Because you clicked on it. So you obviously want to know who was the better one. That's why we're doing it. Alright, so before I turned in my Note 7, I did get to do one last Note 7 comparison on the photo quality. As in all our photo qualities, we'll be going over first low light, then detail, then color reproduction, and finally selfies. So we will see between the two best cameras of the year which one is the best camera on Android. Alright, now starting off with the low light, we see a difference between these two, and it's a really interesting difference. So right off the bat, my first initial thoughts are that the ground looks better on the Note 7, that the building looks better on the Pixel XL, and that the god-awful lens flare looks way worse than the Pixel XL, which makes the Note 7 the better with the lens flare. However, what this is to test is the low light on tapping the building and seeing which one does a better job of doing a low light photo. That being said, you definitely get more of the building on the Pixel XL, whereas the colors wash out a bit, or basically wash to whatever light they're under, whereas the Pixel XL does keep the color and depth and everything to it, and that's that HDR plus in there. Overall, between the two, I will have to say that I would lean towards the Note 7, but I would honestly call this a tie. The Note 7 does a bit better job of brightening everything off while not creating that much of a lens flare, especially when compared to the Pixel XL that really has a bad lens flare, of course. So really bad lens flare here, and then of course that halo effect that Google swears it'll get rid of someday. So that being said, we would call this one a tie, but we do have a second low light comparison now, and that is with a person in the shot. And there's a little bit of a clear winner here. So if you have a person in your low light shot, it's easily going to be the Note 7, just having a way better low light than the Pixel XL did. Keep in mind, people have asked me, why do I look down in this photo? It's simply because of the fact that I took multiple photos in different positions, and this was the best one of the Pixel XL. The other ones were worse, actually. So that being said, obviously much better job lightening up the subject, and even to the point where you can read the text on the belt, and you can't read that on the Pixel XL. So definitely when it comes to low light, between these two, the Note 7 is going to take the low light category. Now, when we zoom in here, we get the details category. And overall in details, Samsung has pretty much been the best when it comes to details this year. And we're seeing that same thing here. So overall, the Pixel XL did much better, as keep in mind that I tap the middle right here for the focus, and then I take the shot. Now that being said, we always see how much of a range of focus it can get. So right away you can see in Mario Kart it is sharper, and so same with Super Smash Brothers, and definitely Nintendo Land is much clearer than this one right here. In the middle though, I will say that the Pixel XL did a much better job than other phones such as the LG G5 as well as the iPhone 6s Plus did from last year. So really got to give props to the Pixel XL for doing a much better job. But again, it's going against the best of the best this year when it came to focus. Samsung is just definitely a bit sharper overall. Actually, on the left side, they're a bit more closer, to be honest. But overall, just that detail in terms of sharpness, the Note 7 definitely picked up. You can even see in things like this where it's not as distinguished as here, and you can see the separation in it much better off. So that being said, the Pixel XL does really great job, to be honest, but overall it is going to be the Note 7 when it comes to detail. Now, when it comes to color reproduction, the Note 7 was one of the best ones from this year. However, the Pixel XL has done a better color reproduction than I've yet to see on another smartphone. And really, that's what it comes down to on between these two. With the Note 7, it does a much better job than the S7 Edge did with Steve Harvey, but still, this is a much more greater representation of Steve Harvey's complexion as it is here. However, on the white balance differentiation, the Pixel XL doesn't do white as well as the Note 7 does. The Note 7 just giving more shade between the different colors of white and beige here than the Pixel XL does. When it comes to the green and the purple in the middle, the green is better here, but the purple is more accurate here, whereas here it's a bit darker than it actually is. So it's a tie between those two. And when we go all the way to this side on the left, it's actually a very close comparison. Overall, I would say the Note 7 is giving a bit more of a tan to the fairer complexions on here and here. They have a bit of a darker skin tone on this one. So if you have a really fair complexion like I do and want a little bit of a darker skin tone, a little bit of a tan, quick tan, the Note 7 will provide you with that. However, in terms of more realistic and color accuracy, which is what we're going for, I would have to give that to the Pixel XL, just having a better color representation. You can even see it in the text. The actual blue on here is coming out more than it's coming out more of a gray on here. So overall, I will give the Pixel XL the better one for color reproduction, although it is much closer than any other two phones have been. And when it comes to selfies, man, this is an interesting one. So the Pixel XL, as I said on my last video, has pretty much the best selfie I've ever seen on any smartphone. Just really handles this extreme shot comparison better than any other smartphone has. Now what I'm talking about is on the left side, you have to tone down it's a very dark area. This is a lot darker than you're seeing on the Pixel XL or on the Note 7. There's no light here. So it's a very dark area, and it has to bring out detail without bringing in fuzziness, which it does a pretty good job of, and so does the Note. However, on the right side, you're going to get no light coming from the light source at the top, which you do see here more on the Note 7, and the Pixel XL just does a better job of actually toning down the light behind you, which if you're taking a selfie in a daylight shot, that's going to tone it much better and tone down the sun compared to the Note 7. Now I will say this, the Note 7 does a great job, as you can see most of the stairwell on here, but on the Pixel XL it just devastates and just does a better job of it. Now when it comes to the actual person in the selfie, the Note 7 is going to give you a much wider shot going from left to right. You can see much more in the shot, so much better for group shots. But the Pixel XL definitely picks up more detail. Now, these two handle selfies in a different way. Now, what do I mean by this? I mean that for the Pixel XL, your main thing is to get, the clearest, sharpest image, just exactly how you take the selfie. However, the Note, even with all of your beauty modes off, will still always kind of, give you a bit of makeup in a sense, where you just get kind of washed out. So this actually picks up all of my stubble, whereas this tries to get rid of all of my stubble so that I look more presentable. So that being said, it's kind of up to you, because I will tell you that the Pixel XL will take a better selfie, but it's also going to show your imperfections better. Whereas the Note 7 will take a great selfie, but it will hide your imperfections. So, for instance, I have a little bit of a scar on my forehead, and you can't really see it too much on either shot, but it's right here, and you can't. And the Note again tries to do a better job of hiding it compared to the Pixel. I can see it a little bit more. So this is just an idea to give you of the difference between the two. Overall, I would have to say the Pixel XL does a better job of taking a selfie, but the Note 7 might be better for certain people. If you don't want to show imperfections, the Note 7 will hide them much better. Alright, so for low light, we're going to go with the Note 7 having the better overall low light between the two. For the detail shot, we're definitely going with the Note 7, just having the better overall sharper detail between the two. With the color reproduction, we're going to go with the Pixel XL, just having the better overall color reproduction. And for the selfies, I will give it to the Pixel XL, having the more accurate depiction of a selfie and better cancellation out of the sun in brighter areas. All that being said, this is going to be a tie, actually. It really depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for more low light and detail shots, then the Note 7 did take a better overall quality when it comes to those two. If If you're looking for better color reproduction and better, more accurate looking selfies, you're going to want to go with the Pixel XL. However, I will say this, the Note 7 does close the gap a lot more than the S7 Edge did. Overall, I would say the Note 7 is a closer second than the S7 Edge was in terms of the selfie and the color reproduction. I would say if I would have to sacrifice two, I would sacrifice these two more than detail and low light. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Which cameras did you like overall more, and which ones would you sacrifice? Would you rather have a better selfie and color reproduction, or would you rather have a better low light and detail? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you as always for watching. This has been RICKY, the Android Guy.